Hey everybody, thanks for coming back. This is Cowtown Colorworks, and we're coming to you from the Ohio State Fair. And sorry, I'm looking in front of me at cute little Atticus and cute little Sarah, who came along with us today.
They're our studio audience.
Yeah. I'm Heidi, also known as Blue Eyed Knitter on Instagram, and Heidi Knits 14 on Ravelry.
I'm Lori, my cat Pearl on Instagram and Ravelry, and we also have Cowtown Colorworks on Ravelry.
Yeah.
No, lies. Cowtown Colorworks Ravelry group and Cowtown Colorworks on Instagram.
Yeah.
Better.
Come join our Ravelry group.
We're at the
We would
fair.
love to start seeing people post some finished objects and interact with us. So
We should probably interact too.
yeah,
We'll
we
interact.
need to do that. We will. But look behind us. It's the fair. It's the giant slide.
I think that's Kittyland,
Yeah.
as they call it. And then we're going to go to the wool barn and hopefully see some wool.
Yeah.
And I think the Mid-Ohio Knitters Guild is here, knitting, and there's a contest on knitting something. I don't really know.
And we are going to go see the butter cow.
There's a butter cow.
There's
But
butter cow.
a butter cow and Brutus, the Buckeye, and Coach Urban Meyer, because this is Ohio State Buckeye country. Go Bucks. The undisputed champs. I just have to say that several times because football season is coming upon us. All right, do you have finished objects?
Finished objects. Not really. I have no. It's not
Oh.
finished. I'm in the finishing phase, so I'll let you go with
she's
your
in the
finish.
finishing phase. Did you
Yeah.
put beads on it?
No, did not. It done.
Told you.
I just want it done.
That's right. All right, I finished my campsite shawl. It's big. I haven't blocked it or woven in the ends.
Hang on.
Okay, here we go. I am loving this shawl.
This is the squishiest, most beautiful feeling yarn ever.
And this is, let's see if we can get a better shot of it. I'm not sure. We cannot see you, so hopefully you can see us. The purple and green is Three Irish Girls yarn from a store I was at up in Cuyahoga Falls called Harps and Thistle. It's their colorway. They dye it for that store specifically. And then the gold I dyed up with some 100% alpaca. And the Three Irish Girls is 100% superwash merino. So I've got some mixed blending, so we won't be super washing anything. I'll just hand wash it. I'll block it and leave in my ends.
Oh, pretty. I love the color contrast here.
Yeah.
And I love how tonal this gold is.
And it was just some yellow and some orange I threw on top of it while it was in the pot. I mean, it was super easy. I wish I would have, the only thing, I forget how much yarn ribbing takes up. So I would have liked the ribbing to be a little wider, but that's okay. We're all right with this. I love it. It's pretty, it's warm, and I had a lot of yarn left when I got down here. So I just kept repeating the bottom eyelets.
You did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
I taught her to knit.
She taught me well.
I'm so
All right,
proud.
that's my only finished object. I'm not putting it on because it's probably 900 degrees. Maybe not that much, but close. And I'm a little burnt. I did my bicycle ride yesterday, so you don't have to hear about that anymore this year.
No, we should hear about it.
Yeah, that is true. It's a very
50
good cause.
miles.
50 miles. I rode my bike. Took us, my brother and I rode, Sarah's dad, and it took us, I think, 5.5 hours, which is fine. We stop every 12 miles for breaks. And we rested, go to the potty, get a snack, refuel, and go. It's a great cause. I think we're on track to make $23 million this year. And it goes to the James at Ohio State University for the cancer research. They have given, adding in this year, they're at $90 million that they have given in the last 6 years to the James. And it's a great cause. You know, it's local, obviously, but I feel like we're doing good things. And I know they were talking when we were they have a rally for my bank that I work for, because we're a big sponsor, how they're linking with other hospitals and doing good things now outside of Ohio. So it's just a good thing. So I'm proud of myself. I'm tired, and my legs hurt, but it was a good 50-mile ride with 8,000 of my closest friends. All right, what are you working on?
Well, I just realized I forgot. I guess you can't count this as a finished
That
sort of
is
object.
finished.
It's spinning.
That's pretty.
So it's
Let me touch
reds
it.
and blues and grays.
Ooh.
It's not the softest. It's like a mix.
Right.
And I haven't soaked it yet, so I'm hoping
Okay.
it'll get a little softer when I wash it, soak it, whatever. But thank you, Atticus. We should have you.
Right,
on our
we need more
podcast
applause in our
often.
audience.
He can be all the side, stuff.
We'll teach
There
him
you
to knit.
There's some blues.
Pink,
somewhere. Yeah, pink.
orange, red.
So I don't know if I'm going to apply it with something else or just leave it as a single. I don't know. Once I learn to apply it.
Are you gonna knit something?
I'm definitely gonna knit something with it. 'Cause I don't want to just spin and spin and spin and have that build up in a pile and not use it.
You can add it to your blanket.
Oh, I could.
That you haven't started
when
yet.
I do those blanket squares.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's pretty.
I don't know what it's gonna become.
I keep looking at mine going, I really need to do something with this thing.
And I'm almost done.
Ooh.
This one.
This is cotton candy. I like
it. It does look like cotton candy. It has that dark stellina. This you probably can't see it on camera, but there's some like very dark pink or magenta.
Yeah.
But Tencel is stellina. I think it's stellina is what the label says. So yeah,
it's very pretty.
It's very pink.
It seriously looks like you've knitted up a ball of cotton candy.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. It kind of goes together if I would I don't know, ply it together, but knit it.
Apparently my go-to now is coasters and then felting. I've yet to do it. It just, everything, I'm like, it's not really yarn I want to wear. I'm going to make a coaster.
I don't know. I'm thinking mitts or something. I was going to say cowl, but it might, I don't know, depending if it softens up.
Yeah.
Then maybe a cowl. I don't know. We'll see.
All I can smell right now is food and I'm hungry.
I know. I think I smell like
fair.
It smells like Italian food right now.
Depending on the direction of the wind is what's coming at us. It's an assault of the senses. Oh, there's the Euro booth behind us.
That's what it is.
All right, well, I'm working on socks. And as I said before, I tandem knit because I don't ever want the dreaded sock, which I didn't even know that was a thing. But
sock syndrome? Or one sock? What is it called?
What?
Sock syndrome?
Oh, second sock syndrome. I don't want that. This is a colorway that we dyed up King Neptune because I feel like it just looks like Under the Sea. Looks like Cassie's on, just my standard number 2. He's 1.5 inch ribbon.
You have to get on camera.
We have
Come over here. Come over here. He was just lip syncing Under the Sea. You are adorable.
Say hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Tell me your name.
I'm Madison.
Where are you from?
Avon Lake, Ohio.
There you go.
Who are you here with?
I'm here with my aunt and my sister.
Yeah. Tell them where you're originally from.
I'm from Alaska.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. For a while there. Was it cold up there?
Yeah.
You're gonna get us viewers.
That's right. Darn.
Sorry.
We have to keep our clean rating, Heidi. Please, that's me, the cursor, not you. Do you want to learn to knit?
Sure.
All right, not today, but we'll teach you. We'll get some big needles. Teach you to knit something.
Your sister knows how to knit.
Yes, she does.
I used to know how to finish it.
Well, you could do that. You could do that.
Maybe you could help your sister finish her sweater she started.
You'll probably finish it quicker.
Oh. That's right. That's Sarah. She's the one that knit a hat, and then her second project was a sweater. Hey, go big or go home.
I was excited.
Hey, a braid's a good place to start.
Yeah.
All right. Socks.
All right.
2 of them. Vanilla. We'll have them done here shortly, hopefully. This is my work knitting. I think I've said it 100,000 times. I knit on lunch. It's easy, no thought involved. Although my next pair may have a pattern. I don't know. Let's get crazy and do something different.
I have a couple of books that have patterns.
Oh, yeah.
Those are for you.
I think I have one. Show up or something. I don't know. And this is in my go camping bag that I knit, sewed. I love the dog on here. Black Lab. And we sold our first item on Etsy yesterday. It was a big day. On Friday. Was it Friday? Friday. One of the project bags. We're going to ship that out today. At some point. I don't know. All right. What are you working on?
Okay. So I am casting. I'm in the Pico bind off. Casting on. Well, of the Helen Stewart Pebble Beach shawl. And if it was sunlight on us, you would see all the sparkles in this. But there's a lot of stellina that shows pretty good when it's.
I love the color.
But yeah, so I just have the go bind off the rest of it, and I can't wait for it to be off the needles and block because I'm a bit tired of this project. I've said that before, but see, the whole thing is I don't get a lot of knitting time. It's that pesky thing called the full-time job.
Yeah.
That is sometimes more than a full-time job. The pesky thing called a husband, and 2 other pesky things called teenagers.
They're very demanding on your time. My cat, not so much. He's chill. Just hangs out with me. He doesn't even eat my yarn on most days.
But if it wasn't for the podcast, I probably wouldn't even have half as much
Very
as
motivational.
I have on the needle. So I guess it's a good thing. It's just that there's only so much time in the day.
I'm not gonna lie, I get up sometimes extra early so I can knit before I go to work. Because nobody's awake with me and it's so quiet in the morning.
I do get up and walk. And I feel like the walking thing
That's
is a
motivation.
little more important.
Sure.
Not that it's not important. I don't know. You say that. Knitting is important to me.
Well, but
You gotta,
health is good.
Yeah. Cowtown Colorworks, our yarn. I dyed it with the lace weight Silk and Merino and Selena.
I will tell you though, for being lace, it is a fast knit.
Yeah, I mean, it's an easy pattern.
Right. It's
It's an
definitely.
easy pattern. I made it longer, which is why, another reason why it's taken me a while. I did a whole extra. This is all extra from here to there.
Well, you dropped down a size in needle too.
I did. I had to knit back 2 rows. Because I had picked it up, I had put it down, picked it up, and mid-row started doing something different. And I didn't realize it until 2 rows later.
So you had like knitting amnesia.
I did.
She had knitting amnesia, but she's healed.
No, I
now.
had knitting, let me knit faster so I could get this done. Because Lori's already done with hers.
I am.
So, yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to have it. The next podcast, I will definitely have this to show. And if I don't, oh my god, just.
But I think I'm semi-monogamous with my knitting. I knit on one thing at home and one thing at work.
Now I get too bored. I have to flip.
But I also, like, I'm not going to say I talk to myself. I don't want to really sound crazy. But in my mind, I'm like, you can't cast on the next thing until you finish this one. And so it makes me finish what I'm doing. Because I could easily have 10 things going and then I would have anxiety. I can't have knitting anxiety. I don't even know what pill I would take for that. But I did pull out because I finished the campsite and I tried to swatch for the vest, the grandfather's vest, I think it's called. The swatch was wrong. I need to go smaller sided needle, so I'm still working that out. But then I decided to pick up, this is an older project that I started. I'm going to pretend I know how to say this. Drakenfels, I believe it is. I got it on Craftsy, so it is a paid for pattern. And it was a kit, and they didn't have any of the kits left, and I was anxious to do it. So I basically went to Joann, and there's not a real big selection of DK weight yarn at Joann. I didn't want to mess around with gauge, so I picked up some, I think it's Ann Getty. It's baby weight yarn. But they had the black Ann Geddes that makes the baby dolls, or does the pictures of the baby. She has baby yarn. So it's going to be an asymmetrical. Can't really get a good sight on it, but it's black, gray, and red. It'll be my football wearing shawl, so I can wash it and scarf it up.
Scarlet and gray.
Scarlet and gray. It's my little project to wear for football season when we're outside. So I think I have 5 more rows of the gray and red, and then I go to just red, and then I think there's a little more gray and red. And then I have all these lovely ends to weave in because apparently, again, maybe I don't read as much as I should, didn't realize I could just float the yarn to the next row. Until I got up here and I'm like, what are you doing? And so I started floating it up here, so I will just have these to weave in, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not like to leave them down and be like ponchos.
I kind of thought it was like an intentional
No, not intentional.
thing to knock
It'll
that
get
up
woven
and
in.
have.
Yeah, I like it. Maybe. We'll have to see when it gets done. I mean, I've got a ways to go, so. But this is my next. I'm just going to get this done. Then, okay, so I have a new great niece dog. Great niece dog. Little tiny dog, pocket dog. And that my oldest project that I showed on, I think it was our first or second podcast. It's a Debbie Bliss blanket with the leaves that weave up the front that is basically the consistency of bulletproof. fabric. It's very not a baby blanket. It's just very thick, stands up. I'm going to cast it off, and it's going to be for, don't tell, but it's for the dog's Christmas present. It's a pad for my Cuppy Cake
Atticus,
dog.
don't tell the dog.
Don't tell the dog, guys. She's getting a new pad for her something. I don't know. Sarah will figure it out. But then Sarah was concerned that she wouldn't have one for her non-existent child. So I will cast on another one in some nicer yarn. Because this is acrylic. This is like a second knitting project. So it's acrylic. She can wash it. The dog will love it. And life will be happy for everybody. And now I will have a reason to finish it. So that'll be the next get it done. That's all I have. That's all I got.
Alrighty, so
We have any yarn about? Oh wait, no, we have another.
I got 2 more things.
Oh girl, what are you doing?
Alright, so I have a new project.
I gotta get you some post-it notes. Just stick in your book.
The Spudding Chloe at the Farm Book by Susan B. Anderson.
So
I am
cute.
knitting, of course, a cow.
We need a cow.
There it is.
So cute. So.
And so far I'm almost done. I'm decreasing the body. So you start out, with the bottom part, and I'm at you increase to get the shape of the body, and now I'm at the decrease part.
Nice.
You stuff it with some pellets in the bottom and some fiber fill, and then you knit in a separate piece. The head is separate, and then the legs and ears and whatnot. Embroider the face.
Oh my
You
gosh.
sew them on. So it's cute. I mean, this part, it goes quick. I'm doing it on size 7 needles, and these are my Deborah Dorvals, which I really love.
Is that worsted?
This is a worsted. This is actually, the chocolate brown is a Martha Stewart one that I picked up at Joann's. And I don't even know what this, I think this is Bernat or something like that. It's just white. It's just stuff I had in stash.
Joanne, I'm telling you, I don't mind Martha Stewart.
It's a wool and acrylic blend.
Blend.
Now, I won't knit with 100% acrylic just because it hurts my hands.
Yeah.
It doesn't glide off the needles, and but it serves its purpose
Sure
for
does.
some
Toys and things.
Toys, yeah, definitely. But of course, the book is the yarn it recommends. It's Spudding Chloe, so it's their
Is that a brand?
sweater, which is a cotton actually. Spudding Chloe
okay.
sweater. It's superwash wool and organic cotton. I mean, it's really good yarn. It's just I haven't made it my business to go and pick up any. And I figured,
Is it sold local?
It's in a couple of our local yarn shops.
Okay.
Knitting Temptations over on the other side of town, I know has it. I've seen it there. You can order it online or whatnot. I don't know. I love the patterns. Susan B. Anderson is a genius. I mean,
I'm gonna knit the
all of
sheep.
those.
It's so cute.
Yeah, the sheep. You're gonna knit spud.
I'm gonna knit spud.
Although there's also
Or the lamb. We're not
lamb.
sure. I also have some of that Martha Stewart yarn, but I got mine at Tuesday morning, and I believe, that color brown, so I may go with the lamb because that's just stinking cute. Oh, if we need chickens.
nice. I guess I should be careful not to show the pattern. But.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And then there's little chickens that pop out, like.
Oh, I
Okay.
saw that she does
Yeah.
these inside out things.
How cool is that? Oh, I mean, it's just amazing. Thank you, Atticus. A little audience applause there, but yeah, I guess she can hold all the little chickens
under
above.
her. Oh,
And then you can make. There's a barn and the fencing and little pails. I mean, come on.
that is so cute. Now, is this a new book or have you had?
No, I've had this. I probably picked it up about a year ago. Yeah, I just have a little book addiction. That's all. I can't even say anything else. I just
It's okay.
have a yarn addiction and a book
She's a
addiction.
book problem.
I do want to knit Chloe.
And what?
You know why I picked this? Now I remember why I picked this book up. Because my intention was, one by one, to knit everything. And then someday, God willing, to have grandchildren, and they come to my house, they have something to play with, and these will stay at my house.
Right.
Oh, so I thought that'd be cute little toys for, toddlers.
Oh, your kids are getting to that age.
Get on now. Bite your tongue, bite your tongue. I don't want to be a grandma yet.
Sarah, I will make those for your children as well. I'm making blankets. We picked out dresses. Hopefully she has a girl. I don't know. Are you getting married soon? Do you have children in the future? You have a dog, so that's good. We'll start with what dogs knit. I will
One at a
make
time.
a sweater for Luna, my great dog. That's what I'm referring to. You have a lot more projects than I do, and I feel like I need to go
Not
on the
really.
Cowtown stuff.
Not really. This is one that I casted on. I showed this last podcast. It's the Oak Trail hat. You knit
The band
the
first.
brim first. Yeah, so I'm a little further on that. I think I was,
Yeah.
only had a little bit last time. I'll show quick.
Now, do you pick up?
Yes.
Okay.
You then switch over to a round knitting needle and pick up for the hat.
Okay. I cheat and use a crochet hook to pick up, do you?
No. I just use my knitting needles. Is that in the picture?
So
I
cute.
can't see.
Yeah.
It's there. Okay. And then there's the model wearing that.
It's lovely.
Yeah. Ooh. Are we okay? Sorry. I got ahead of myself. Go ahead and do your staff acquisitions or something. I have something for us.
I got nothing.
Oh, okay. Then
I've been riding my bike. I have not. I bought some beads. I don't have them with me, but I did buy some beads. They're silver, and I got the right size crochet hook. So we're gonna have to. I want to knit something else lace so I can learn to bead. That's all I got. I think I already talked about my yarn. I'm looking for. Okay, I need to stop buying yarn. I need to start knitting what I have.
Yeah.
I don't have a big stash. I don't need a big stash, but I'm starting to collect more than I want to have. So I've got some worsted weight that I got at Knit Picks that I want to start making my winter scarf, and I got it to match my winter coat. So
Got some frizzy hair going on.
I have iced tea.
All right. So I was at the bookstore feeding my book fetish, and I got botanical knits too.
And I liked
I
that.
looked after botanical books.
Yep.
Oh, the patterns in here are even lovelier than
Oh, those socks.
the first set. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I found my sock pattern. I don't need to buy books because Heidi does.
I know exactly.
No, but
And
I
I
did
don't-
buy a book, but I forgot to bring it, so I'll show it next time.
I'm thinking I'll do maybe actual formal review sometime where I actually show all the projects in a organized fashion. But this, I think I'm gonna knit first. The twigs and willow knits.
Pretty.
Because I have yarn for that. I have some knit pads in that color. I just love it. I love anything with leaves and for fall.
Mhm.
I thought we're going into fall.
It's time.
It's time. You like?
I like that shawl right
Yeah.
there. Oh, there's a sweater.
Oh, there's lots of sweaters. That's a sweater I love too. I want to do that sweater.
Oh.
Is it in the panel?
Yeah.
Okay. You like the one on the cover there.
I do like that. I like the
hanging
edging.
leaves. That's the hanging leaves shawl.
I like that a lot. But I need to work out what sweater I'm gonna knit. So I figured I'm gonna do a swatch. Oh.
I like that.
That's very similar to the one you're knitting.
It is. It has a hood.
I know, I like
It
that.
has a tree.
It has
A
my
tree of life.
trees. You know I love those.
She loves trees. My goal is to knit up the swatch with the size needles that I like, and then maybe find a pattern. It might be the back way to go about it, but I've got the yarn. I know what I want to do. I just need to find something that matches that yarn. The black that that would be pretty with that black.
That would be pretty. That's like an epic lace.
Is that lace weight though?
No, I don't think it's actually lace weight. I could be
think I might
wrong.
be
I could be
fingering.
wrong. It's Madeline Tosh Merino Light.
So that's a fingering. All right, soft.
Yeah. It's
That
the
might be
alternate
it.
yarn is fingering weight wool. So.
How many yards do I need?
It's 2 skeins,
Oh,
420
that's not
yards. So
I can make 2.
850.
I have 1,900 yards of black and brown sock weight alpaca. Yes, I do.
You know what I love too in these books? Like the first one had like a maple leaf, I think. This has another type of leaf.
You can make garland.
Yeah.
For
I'm
fall.
showing you.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know. I just love it. I've knit 3 patterns out of the first one, so I'm hoping to knit 3 more.
And we need to go online and do more reviews too on like Amazon and stuff about these books that we're buying. I think it's important. Our needles and reviews are important for the
Speaking of
publishers and podcasters.
iTunes reviews, we're on iTunes now.
We are on iTunes. We have the first one is up on iTunes. I didn't go back and upload old episodes. It's just very time consuming. It takes about an hour and a half to upload one episode after we've condensed it. So I didn't go back, but the other episodes are on on YouTube still. But if you want to leave us a review in either place, it would be fabulous. We just want to get out there, want to get the world to see what we're doing and expand our base. And you could be on the ground floor. I knew them when. They were lonely podcasters at a fair. And iTunes, yes. Yay, iTunes.
Thank you, Atticus.
That was a month of stress. There's not a whole lot of direction out there on how to get up on iTunes and the best way to go about things. So, but it's done, and we've done it, and we're up, and it's actually great. So check us out. Where are we going to be going soon? Yellow Springs.
Oh, Yellow
Fiber,
Springs, yeah.
and there's a name
Wool
for it.
Gathering.
Wool Gathering in Yellow Springs, Ohio.
Wasn't there something in August, though? Or did we not decide whether or not we're going?
What's in August?
Michigan? I don't know if we're going. I don't know
We're
if
not
going
sure
to
about that. That involves 5 hours of driving in a tent.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not
It was
this year.
fun, but if I'm driving 5, I'd rather go 6 and go to Maryland Sheep and Wool, which is just another hour, and stay at the hotel on a bed. I love camping, don't get me wrong, but packing all that stuff for one night is.
You're
And
right,
it
I'd love
wasn't
to go.
that big. It was great, but it wasn't that big.
Right. Simply Socks.
Yeah.
They're
Fort
open.
Wayne.
It's in Fort Wayne. They're not open every day. They're open select days. So you go to their website and see what days are in the shop. I tried to go once. It was in the winter. We were going to meet my daughter. She goes to school
Near
north
there.
of Columbus, and it was like we picked a weekend that was like winter blizzard. So we didn't make it there.
Are they open on weekends sometimes?
I think they are. I don't know.
We can
But
do
they
that.
post the dates that they're open on the website.
Maybe we'll do that in this month.
Yeah,
We could pick a Saturday. Now that my time is freed up now for a couple months, so I don't start back up again fundraising till
We gotta dye
January.
some yarn.
We need
your
yarn.
freed up time.
Oh, dye yarn, yes. I was like, we need to buy more yarn. I think I just said we didn't need to buy more
dye
yarn.
some yarn.
Dye some yarn,
Honey,
yeah.
some freed up time.
Well, I think we're gonna do that this week. We're gonna be in a local shop in our area. It's actually a quote store, but we got some space, and we're gonna put up some cowbells, which are little dual matching. I don't think they're OCD yet, but
No, but it's soft yarn. So the idea is you have 2 balls.
So you can tandem it.
So if you want to tandem it, you don't have to figure out where the
The
break
halfway.
is. The halfway, you don't have to weigh it. So we'll already do that work for you.
and
Take
cake
it up
it.
and
Package it up real cute. And
Yeah.
It's just a take and go. You don't have to worry. And some people, this is the quilters that are learning to knit, so they're not going to have swifts and ball winders. So I think it's just convenient.
Yeah.
All right, I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I was just thinking, what kind of fair food are we gonna?
I need some homemade French fries with vinegar. I think that's an Ohio thing, but it's going to happen today. And I burned 4,127 calories yesterday. I can have French fries today. I'm just saying. 5.5 hours on your bike, I get to have French fries today. No. I know. All right, until next time, have a great one.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.